From a Japanese thread, check out these reactions to what if the original Gundam faced off against the Gundam MiG-2? Is this one of those "it was better back in the day" comments?
How did it end up losing like that in a fight?
The so-called White Devil is kind of a joke, right?
Sorry, but that era is over.
I read it in a manga by Yuichi Hasegawa.
This MiG-2 looks kinda bulky.
It's just an old model, you know?
So far, only the main camera's been wrecked.
I heard it was okay even if the head got blown off.
Isn't the lower body way weaker than the upper body?
No way, losing your neck usually means game over, lol.
The bent tip of the beam rifle totally ruins its look.
I get the performance difference, but honestly the MiG-2 was pretty underwhelming even when it came out.
Wasn't the MiG-2 pretty much on the same level as the DS?
The movable frame was unique, but it didn't have Gundarium alloy for armor.
MK2 got in trouble for accidentally wrecking the opponent's main camera during training.
If your head gets wrecked, you're out.
The MiG-2 feels a bit unbalanced, right?
Beating someone weaker than a GM2 doesn't really say much about your skills.
If Amuro from the late One-Year War was in the Sasbi, I think he could take Char down.
So the caption claims it's the wreckage of the original Gundam from the One-Year War, found inside a colony.
It's so mysterious that both arms are still intact.
Whoa! That's the wreck of the original Gundam from the One-Year War that Camille's Gundam Mach 2 spotted while sneaking into the Gate of Zidane.
The scenery feels way too much like a colony, which is super weird.
They put part A and part B together and even grew back the left arm, but no head.
So Abawa coup fell into Federation hands and they should have picked up the RX-78 wreck, but we never see what happened to it after that.
Maybe just the core fighter? It has some historical value, but probably not worth the effort to recover otherwise.
No core fighter, and unlike the Alex, nothing's reusable, so it probably just ended up in a museum.
By the time of the Gate of Zidane attack, Camille was already flying the Zeta.
He never even got into the Gate of Zidane at all.
Why is the Gundam just sitting there when the Federation is using it as a post-war fortress, and what's up with the ejected upper body and the right hand still being there? The questions just keep piling up.
It's a bummer, but this is the new model now.
The senior from the One-Year War steps up, but MiG-2 laughs and says, "Come on, old-timer, you can't beat me."
Why, brother?
Brother, I have no idea what you're takuing about. I've been with Anaheim since day one.
The Gundam Mark II is totally from the Earth Federation Army, right?
He's not that strong, right? Or is this one of those used-to-be-strong situations?
Hey, old man, your time's up.
Pulling out the head is just too brutal for a fight.
That's a fair finish, just like the Gundam fight rules say.
Where's the neck?
Maybe it's in the mud. The wiring's still good, so if you reconnect it, it should work.
A mechanic, haha.
It all comes down to the pilot and the situation. Performance can really change things up.
Usually these things expect pilots to have similar skill levels.
If Jared was in the Emic 2, Amuro's first Gundam would have taken the win.
Amuro being a recluse would be kind of weird, right?
Amuro never stopped thinking about fighting, even when he was down.
Even if he was a recluse, he'd probably still win, but then he'd just be bummed thinking, when back in the day it took me 2 minutes to take down one unit, and now it probably wouldn't even take a minute.
Gundam Fight, Article 1 of the International Treaty. If your head gets taken out, you're out.
No shooting allowed in Gundam Fight.
Article 2. Don't attack the cockpit. The Zeong's cockpit is in its head. Is it invincible?
In the final league, you can target the cockpit with those 3 rules, so it's all good.
It was just an accident that the cockpit got wrecked while trying to take out the head, so it's all good.
Hey, accidents happen, right?
It's like a P-51 propeller plane going up against an early jet fighter, the F-86. The P-51 might have a slim chance depending on the situation.
The Sabre has a swept wing, making it pretty advanced for a first-gen jet.
The Mustang doesn't stand a chance. It got wrecked by the MiG-15, which also has swept wings. That's why they rushed to bring in the Sabre from home.
It's more like the F-104 Starfighter going up against the F-15 Eagle.
So there was this unofficial dogfight where an F-104 actually took down an F-15.
The F-15 pilot who got shot down apparently retired because of the shock.
Since the Mach 2 is white and part of the AEUG, I bet it wasn't used much in the colonies during the Grips Neo-Zeon War.
If you pick the first Gundam, that rules out Neo-Zeon, so you're left with the Titans or maybe some private collectors like junk dealers or Tiger Bomb.
MK2 totally gives off villainous noble lady vibes, while the original feels more like the heroine. That's just how I see it.
MQ, oh, wreckage here, let's snap a commemorative pic, lol.
Having a movable frame really changes everything. The strength is on a whole different level.
MK2 must have landed a high kick. There's no way it could move like that without a movable frame.
Gundam. So you thought you could underestimate me, huh? MK2. But I'm still kicking through the ZZ era.
It's just a mobile suit that got taken out.
MK2. Hey old man, you're getting a bit too confident.
Even without beam coating on the MK2, it probably wouldn't go down in one hit from the original's beam rifle like the Zeong would.
With the MK2's ability to fire beams just by swapping cartridges, it could totally take the win.
MQ. Hey, new face, Gundam. You're way too hyped. Chill out.
As a machine, it just outpaces the others in escape speed with its core block system, or core fighter.
Bending the muzzle to break the rifle is a crucial move.
What kind of power gap do you need for something like this? I bet there's an F91 in there.
In Gundam vs. Z Gundam, the original Gundam was super strong, even in the Z environment, while the MK2 was kind of weak.
Reloading the rifle whenever I want makes it super fun to keep shooting. I mean, a machine gun can do that too, so compared to Titan's MS with their 3-round bursts or charged shots, it felt a bit basic, even if it was still cool.
It's basically just a GM in Gundam colors, right?
A written warning probably won't cut it.
It's pretty arrogant to think a written warning is enough after destroying a military facility like that.
But Mech2's armor is titanium ceramic composite, while Gundam's is Luna titanium, right? The MK2 has better mobility with its movable frame, but in a gunfight, it's more likely to go down if it gets hit. So depending on how you fight, it might not be as one-sided as it seems. Given the colony background, I think Mech2 took Gundam by surprise in close combat with its flexible mobility.
Is Mech2's rifle really that weak? I thought either one would be a one-shot kill.
The Mech2's firepower totally crushes the competition.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe for more. See you in the next one.